It is 2 o'clock in the morning. The house is quiet, the lights are off, but you are still lying in bed, staring at the ceiling. You turn from side to side, counting the minutes, waiting for sleep that just will not come. And when you finally drift off, it is only to wake again at 4 in the morning, unable to fall back asleep. By the time the sun rises, you feel exhausted, irritable, and already anxious about another night of restless sleep. This is the reality for millions of older adults. Studies show that between 40 and 70% of seniors struggle with sleep problems, and more than 40% suffer from chronic insomnia. The consequences are far more serious than simply feeling tired. Poor sleep in later life is linked to memory loss, depression, falls, heart disease, and even stroke. But here's the paradox. While many seniors think that sleeping poorly is just part of getting old, the truth is different. Sleep patterns do change with age, but chronic insomnia is not inevitable. With the right understanding and practical steps, you can reclaim what I call the golden sleep, a deeper, more restorative rest that protects your health, your memory, and your independence. In this video, we are going to explore why aging makes sleep more difficult, how to tell the difference between needing less sleep and suffering from insomnia, and the most effective non-drug strategies to improve rest. By the end, you will see that better sleep is not a dream, it is possible, and it can begin tonight. So let me ask you, when was the last time you woke up feeling truly refreshed, as if the night had given you back the energy you need for the day? To understand insomnia in seniors, we first need to look at what changes inside the body with age. Sleep is controlled by our circadian rhythm, the body's internal clock that tells us when to feel awake and when to feel sleepy. As we grow older, this rhythm often shifts. Seniors may feel sleepy earlier in the evening, but also wake up earlier in the morning. In addition, the deep, restorative stages of sleep become shorter, while lighter sleep increases. This means even if you spend enough hours in bed, the sleep may not feel satisfying. Medical conditions play a major role as well. Arthritis pain, heart disease, lung problems, frequent urination, and even acid reflux can interrupt sleep. Many seniors wake multiple times during the night, not because of insomnia itself, but because of these underlying issues. Medications are another factor. Drugs used to treat high blood pressure, asthma, depression, or Parkinson's disease can all interfere with sleep. Sometimes a senior takes several medications at once, creating a cycle of side effects that worsen rest. Mental health also matters. Anxiety, stress, and loneliness are common in later life, and they keep the mind active long after the body wants to rest. Seniors who have lost a spouse or who live alone are especially vulnerable to this kind of sleeplessness. Now it is important to separate a normal reduction in sleep needs from true insomnia. Yes, it is normal for older adults to sleep slightly fewer hours than when they were younger, around 6 to 7 hours instead of 7 to 9. But insomnia is different. Insomnia means difficulty falling asleep, waking often during the night, or waking too early and being unable to return to sleep. Most importantly, it is a problem when poor sleep leads to daytime fatigue, irritability, poor concentration, or depression. So the message is clear. Sleep does change with age, but chronic insomnia is not normal aging, it is a condition that deserves attention. Recognizing this difference is the first step toward recovery. Let me share with you 2 stories that illustrate the very different paths sleep can take in later life. Mr. Daniels was 75 when insomnia began to take hold. At first, he brushed it off, telling himself, "I'm just getting older, I don't need much sleep." But night after night, he lay awake until 2 or 3 in the morning, then woke at dawn feeling drained. Over time, his memory began to slip. He grew short-tempered, his blood pressure rose, and his doctor warned him that his heart was under strain. The lack of sleep began to steal his independence. One evening, after dozing off at the wheel, he realized how dangerous his exhaustion had become. He now admits, It wasn't aging, it was my insomnia slowly controlling my life. Now let's meet Mrs. Lopez, age 70. She too suffered from sleepless nights, waking 3 or 4 times before morning. Unlike Mr. Daniels, she decided to take action. She created a bedtime routine, dimming the lights, drinking a cup of warm chamomile tea, and listening to calming music before bed. She turned off her phone and television an hour before sleep and kept her bedroom cool, dark, and quiet. At first, the changes felt small, but within weeks she began falling asleep more quickly and staying asleep longer. Her energy improved, her mood lifted, and her doctor even reduced her blood pressure medication. She says proudly, "I may be older, but I've never felt more rested." These two stories highlight an important truth. Poor sleep is not something seniors must accept. The difference between exhaustion and restoration, between foggy days and clear mornings, is not luck, it is choice and habit. For seniors, sleep is more than rest. It is memory protection, heart protection, and emotional healing. It is what gives you strength to enjoy your grandchildren, energy to garden, focus to read, and balance to prevent falls. Losing sleep means losing life itself in slow motion. But reclaiming sleep means reclaiming health and independence. So the question is, which story do you want to live, the story of endless exhaustion, or the story of renewed vitality through the golden gift of sleep? So how can seniors reclaim the golden sleep? The answer lies in building consistent habits and creating an environment where the body and mind are naturally invited to rest. These strategies do not rely on pills but on science and routine. Number 1. Practice sleep hygiene. Go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, including weekends. A consistent schedule trains your internal clock. Keep the bedroom quiet, dark and cool. If outside noise is a problem, consider soft earplugs or a white noise machine. Remove televisions, phones, and tablets from the bedroom. The light from these devices tricks the brain into thinking it is still daytime, delaying the release of melatonin, the hormone that signals sleep. Number 2. Be mindful of what you consume. Avoid caffeine from coffee, tea, or even chocolate in the afternoon and evening. Caffeine can remain in the system for up to 8 hours. Limit alcohol at night, because while it may make you feel sleepy at first, it disrupts deep sleep later in the night. Choose a light evening meal instead of a heavy one, and avoid spicy foods that can trigger heartburn and wakefulness. Number 3. Create a pre-sleep ritual that tells your brain it is time to wind down. This might include a warm bath to relax muscles, gentle stretching, deep breathing exercises, or listening to calming music. Studies show that older adults who listen to soft music for 30 minutes before bed significantly improve both the quality and duration of sleep. Meditation or guided imagery, such as imagining a peaceful beach or quiet forest, can also calm racing thoughts. Number 4. Use light to your advantage. Expose yourself to natural sunlight in the morning, ideally within an hour of waking up. This strengthens your circadian rhythm and helps you feel sleepy at night. In the evening, dim the lights an hour before bed to signal to the brain that it is time to prepare for rest. Number 5. Stay active during the day. Regular physical activity not only improves heart health and mobility, but also deepens sleep. Aim for at least 30 minutes of light to moderate exercise most days, such as walking, swimming, or Tai Chi. Avoid intense exercise right before bedtime, as it can be too stimulating. Number 6. Manage nighttime awakenings. Many seniors wake up during the night and find it difficult to return to sleep. If this happens, do not stay in bed tossing and turning. Instead, get up, go to another quiet room, and do something calming like reading a book with soft light until you feel drowsy again. Use a dim night light to avoid harsh brightness that signals wakefulness. Number 7. Pay attention to your overall health. Conditions such as arthritis pain, urinary frequency, or sleep apnea often disturb rest. Speak with your doctor if you suspect these issues. Sometimes adjusting medication schedules or treating underlying conditions makes a huge difference. Number 8. Practice patience. Good sleep is a habit built over time. The strategies may not work instantly, but with consistency, the body gradually relearns how to fall asleep more easily and stay asleep longer. Seniors who commit to these changes often report improvements after 2 to 4 weeks. Remember, sleep is not a luxury, it is a foundation. By respecting your body's rhythms, adjusting your habits, and creating the right environment, you can give yourself the gift of golden sleep again. We began tonight with a familiar picture, lying awake in the dark, staring at the ceiling, wishing for rest that never seems to come. For millions of seniors, that picture is daily reality. But we have also seen tonight that insomnia is not an unavoidable part of aging. It is a condition we can understand, manage, and often overcome. We explored why sleep changes with age, from shifting body clocks to health conditions and medications. We learned the difference between simply needing a bit less sleep and suffering from true insomnia that steals energy, focus, and joy. And most importantly, we uncovered the habits that restore the golden sleep, keeping a regular schedule, creating a quiet and dark environment, avoiding caffeine and alcohol at night, practicing rituals of relaxation, exercising in the day, and managing health conditions that interfere with rest. We also saw the difference in stories. One senior ignored the problem until exhaustion controlled every aspect of his life. Another took small steps, music before bed, a darkened room, daily walks, and found herself waking with new energy. The difference was not age, not luck, but choice. So here is my call to action. Tonight, choose one change. Maybe it is turning off the phone an hour before bed. Maybe it is dimming the lights and listening to soft music. Maybe it is going to bed at the same time every evening. Take that single step and commit to it. Because each small habit builds the pathway to deeper, more restful nights. If this video has given you clarity and encouragement, please like, subscribe, and share it with others who struggle with sleep. And tell us in the comments, what is the one change you will make tonight to bring back your golden sleep? Together, we can build a community of seniors who rest well, think clearly, and live fully, because golden sleep is not just a dream. It is within your reach, starting now.